Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are back with Viewer Battle 6. Now this has been used as a huge joke in the Discord server that people were saying Viewer Battle 6 would never release. But here it is, people. Haha, very funny. As you can see, in between episodes 5 and 6, Germany was divided up by everybody, pretty much, They got what they deserved, but they're still alive, and they managed to secure Berlin in the peace deal. That will lead us to the Germans going first. Their first action is to begin to build strong walls around the city. Their second decision is to begin development of new technology such as medical tech, and they want to change their flag to what you see on screen now. Germany, be more careful. And I definitely join another alliance, not the New World Order. That one is extremely expansionist. I'm calling it. We now go down to Egypt for their decision. Their military decision is they will remove their soldiers from the border of Sudan, as I don't even know how to pronounce that, but NWO made it clear that they don't want to trade with Egypt if they do bad things to Sudan. So they will remove their troops from the border to show peace between countries, and they want to negotiate for some land. Their second thing is economic. They will increase tourist attractions in Egypt and promote tourism to Mexico, along with sending ships of agricultural workers. They're doing some science and stuff like that. Pretty cool, Egypt. Let's see what your third one is. They're going to send diplomats from Egypt. Have already met with Sudan, and they made an agreement to trade resources for land. That is not happening. They're not gaining land. Egypt isn't gaining land from this peace deal, or from this deal in general. They're just getting some resources. Nice try, Egypt, but that's not going to work this time. We will now go to Mexico. Their economic action is to work with Egypt for workers and stuff and scientists. They want to do some extraction of oil and natural gas. They want, some minerals. They want the farmland. They want promoting local industries and encouraging innovation. They want economic structuring. Yeah, that's their economic action. Their military actions is they want to strengthen all their military, as well as get some military culture in the country itself, and they want professionalism to be with that culture. So they want everybody to want to join the military, and they want professionalism from it. And they're sending ships to help Bengal with something that they are going to do shortly. And for their diplomatic action, after Belize joined Mexico, they're going to form the Third Mexican Empire. Holy moly. This is gonna go crazy, Mexico, but you're rather peaceful. But I don't know why are these ships going to Bengal for? We will now go over to Czechoslovakia, and their diplomatic action is they will reward their allies from the Little Entente with some money obtained from the German territories that they've recently gained. Their puppet states are, Austro-Bavaria, Saxony, and Prussia. So basically the three surrounding them, pretty much, which is a fair compromise, I'd say. They are also, they're worrying about the Russians a teeny bit. They're thinking weird about, Russia a lot. They don't like the government, specifically. Economic, they will invest in their puppet states, Austria, Bavaria, Saxony, and Prussia, to start their economy. They will also start trading with more countries since they have access to the ocean. They will start trade with the West and the Central African countries. Military, they will create the official Czechoslovak Navy in the city of Hamburg. They'll also make a new flag for their army, and they have a naval flag. And here's some of the other flags, We now will go over to Bengal, and oh my gosh, they declare war on India, and they just want to bully India. This is not a good idea. India has a very high population, and in fact, because of this war, the Alien Kingdom is now threatening the New World Order. They demand that in between episode 6 and episode 7, they meet to negotiate what happens in India. They do not like the government there. The government currently in India is absolutely horrendous, and they want to negotiate some terms with the New World Order to hopefully keep some peace. They could gain some land, they could not gain some land. It'll all be decided in the next episode. Speaking of the next episode, that's when the next twist is. They got bamboozled. And other things that Bengal's doing, they send, oh my gosh, they are not doing good. They're sending the gays, the lesbos, and the bisexuals to UK. They are becoming the monsters. They're becoming a monster, holy moly. They're now going to change its currency to the currency of the New World Order. They are trying to create a whole new currency and everything. Well, Bengal, meet for negotiations. We're squaring off here. We will now go over to the United States, where they will join the Indo-New World Order War, all that stuff. They're just New World Order focused. That's pretty much it for the Americans. And down for Great Britain and Northern Ireland, for the military action, they're going to train their army and navy. For the economy, they're going to increase funding and economic policies. And for diplomatic, they're going to officially join the New World Order. Pretty cool. And also there's a contract with Germany. I'll read it out to you guys now. Number 1, Germany agrees to grant full access to all of its ports, both water-based and air-based, to the New World Order. Any soldiers or goods entering or leaving these ports must be allowed to do so without obstruction or restriction. Number 2, Germany agrees to allow the New World Order to build military bases in the regions near Frankfurt. Number 3, Germany agrees to trade resources to be specified to the New World Order in exchange for economic aid and other assistances. The quantity and terms of this exchange will be stipulated in the separate agreement or contract. Number 4, this agreement shall remain in effect for a period of 5 years, after which it may be renewed or renegotiated as desired by both parties. Number 5, any disputes or disagreements arising from this contract shall be settled through diplomatic negotiation in accordance of international law. Whew. And that's the contract, guys. We now go over to Somalia. Their first thing is to send the New World Order a request for aid in their war against Somaliland. They now wage war against Somaliland, and they fully annex the country. For number 3, if the New World Order agrees to help, I'll allow the New World Order to conduct mining and drilling into the country in return for mutual benefits. Pretty decent, I guess. And for the last few decisions of this episode, we go over to Japan. Economic. In light of the German peace deal, Japan will work to reestablish trade deals with the new state, specifically Hanover, as it is the only independent non-Czech controlled state with a brand new young economy. Since Japan had already had a significant trade industry in Germany, trade will include things like food, tacos. I don't know where I get tacos from. Things like food, clothes, tobacco, and automobiles in exchange for real estate, as Japan plans to invest in profit from Hanover's influx of refugees coming in from Prussia and Berlin because of the Czech occupation. Diplomatic. Japan will stand before accepting the invitation to join the New World Order. Foreign relations with South Korea will see efforts made to strengthen ties between the two nations. This will be an effort to keep up foreign relations with Japan's immediate neighbors, since it's already on good terms with most of the West. And for military, the Japanese government will fully reform its internal police system, putting more funding into its police departments and creating community police forces, referred to as Minutemen officers. In English-speaking countries, these are volunteer police units that work independently from the official police force, though they are funded and run by the government, allowing individual cities to police themselves and put an emphasis on community in the minds of the Japanese public, as crime rates in Japanese cities continue to decrease steadily. And that's going to be it for this episode. I know it's a bit shorter than usual, but we need more people to submit, guys. So if you guys want to join, click the link down in the description to join the Discord. We need more people to submit so then we can get more viewer battles out. Anyways, see ya.